Miami, a warm night in 2017. A man steps off a white yacht. His life is pure luxury. Luxury means very expensive and beautiful things. Diamonds shine on his fingers. 2 bodyguards walk behind him. People whisper one word, Prince. A prince is the son of a king. Rich men shake his hand. Millionaires bring him gifts. Everyone wants to be his friend. But everything is a lie. Everything is a lie. The yacht is not his. The diamonds are not real. And the prince? There is no prince. This fake prince fooled Hollywood. He fooled Miami. He fooled the richest people in America for 30 years. Then one small mistake destroyed everything. Can you guess what it was? Welcome to True Crime English. Listen slowly. Read the words on the screen. Today's story has 10 special words. Can you find them all? Let's begin. A poor street in Colombia. That is where the fake prince was born. In 1970, a boy is born there. His name is Jose. Jose has no money and no home. His parents are gone. He lives on the street with his little brother. He protects his brother. Life is hard, and they are often hungry. Then, in 1977, something big happens. An American family adopts the 2 boys. They move to Michigan in the United States. Jose gets a new name, Anthony. Remember this name, Anthony. Now he has a warm house, he has food, and he goes to school. But Anthony wants something more. He wants people to look at him. He wants to feel special. So Anthony starts telling stories, big stories. Anthony pretends to be rich. To pretend means to act like something is true when it is not. At 12 years old, Anthony walks into a Mercedes car shop. He tells the seller, "My father is a Saudi prince." The seller believes him. A 12-year-old boy gets a test drive in a Mercedes. That day, Anthony learns a dangerous lesson. People believe a good story, and people love a prince. Years later, Anthony goes to Los Angeles, the home of Hollywood. He pretends to be a Saudi prince again. A famous Beverly Hills hotel believes him. A limousine company believes him. He takes rooms and cars, and he pays nothing. The newspapers give him a name, the Prince of Fraud. Then the police catch him. He goes to jail, but when he comes out, he does it again. Now jump to 2015. Anthony is 45 years old. The police have caught him many times, the same trick again and again. And every time his lies grow bigger. Once he even fooled a giant credit card company. He cried and shouted, "I am a Saudi prince," and they believed him. They gave him a card with a $200 million limit. $200 million for a man who owned nothing. That is how good his acting was. But in 2015, Anthony wants more than a card. This time, he has a master plan. The plan has 3 steps. Step 1. Build a perfect fake identity. Your identity is who you are, your name, your face, your story. Anthony takes a new identity, Prince Khalid bin Al Saud, from the Saudi royal family. He buys fake diplomatic car plates on the internet.
He hires bodyguards. He wears traditional Saudi clothes. His business cards say His Royal Highness. Every small detail sends one message: this man is a real prince. Step 2. Show the luxury. Anthony opens an Instagram account called Prince Dubai. He posts photos of money, private jets, and expensive cars. He even posts photos of the real Saudi king. Under one photo, he writes 2 words: "My dad." His little dog Foxy wears a diamond collar. Thousands of people follow the prince online. The luxury looks completely real. Step 3. Take the money. Anthony finds a business partner named Carl. Carl believes Anthony is a real prince. Together they open an investment company. Then the fake prince makes rich people an offer. He says, "I own a part of a giant Saudi oil company. Invest with me and you will become rich too." It is a lie. He owns nothing. But the story is perfect, the identity is perfect, the photos are perfect, and rich people start sending money. Where will all this money go? Keep listening.
The money comes fast. 26 investors believe the fake prince. Together, they give him more than $8 million. Say it slowly with me. $8 million. Anthony's life becomes a dream. He rents a penthouse on a private island near Miami. A penthouse is a top-floor apartment for rich people. He drives a red Ferrari. He wears Rolex watches. He buys expensive jewelry. Jewelry means beautiful, costly things you wear: rings, necklaces, gold watches. He wears gold bracelets and diamond rings. He eats in the best restaurants in Miami. He tips waiters with $100 bills. His neighbors call him Your Highness. Some people even bow to him. On the island of the rich, the fake prince fits in perfectly. Think about that for a second. Nobody checks his story. Nobody asks for proof. Why not? Because people see the yacht, they see the jewelry, they see the bodyguards, and they believe their eyes. The luxury is the proof. That is how the trick works. A lie with a Ferrari looks like the truth. For 2 years, the fake prince lives like a king. He fooled Hollywood before. Now he is fooling Miami. It seems like nobody can stop him. Not the banks, not the investors, not the police. But one small mistake is waiting for him. A mistake is something you do wrong, and this mistake is so small, so simple, that Anthony never sees it coming. It is not about money. It is not about the police. It is not about a computer. It is about dinner. Keep listening. In 2017, the fake prince goes after his biggest fish. Miami Beach, 2017. The fish is a billionaire named Jeffrey. Remember this name, Jeffrey. Jeffrey owns one of the most famous hotels in Miami Beach. One day, Jeffrey gets an amazing message. A prince wants to invest in his hotel. Not a small investment, hundreds of millions of dollars. Jeffrey is excited. A real Saudi prince, a giant deal. He wants to make the prince happy. The prince's team explains a royal rule to Jeffrey. You must give the prince gifts. It is a sign of respect. So Jeffrey gives. He buys the prince jewelry worth $50,000. He flies him on his private jet to Aspen, a town for very rich people. The prince smiles. His plan is working perfectly. Then comes the dinner. One evening, the group goes to an Italian restaurant.
The waiter arrives. The fake prince looks at the menu, and he orders a dish he loves. What do you think he orders? Think for 3 seconds. He orders pork. He orders pork. Pork is meat from a pig, food like ham and bacon. And here is the problem. A real Saudi prince is Muslim. Muslims do not eat pork, ever. It is against their religion. But Anthony forgets this one simple fact. He eats the pork and he enjoys it. Jeffrey watches the prince eat, and a cold feeling grows inside him. Suspicious. Jeffrey becomes suspicious. Suspicious means you feel something is wrong and you stop believing. But suspicious people do not shout. They ask quiet questions. Jeffrey quietly hires a private security team. Investigate. Their job is simple. Investigate the prince. To investigate means to search for the truth step by step. The team compares photos of the real Prince Khalid with photos of Anthony. The faces do not match. The prince is fake. Jeffrey calls the FBI.
November 2017. An airport in New York. Anthony walks through the airport. He feels safe. He is wrong. Federal agents are waiting for him. They stop him. Anthony Gignac. He shakes his head. He says, "I am Prince Khalid bin Al Saud. I am a diplomat. You cannot arrest me." The agents are not surprised. They know this trick. They have read his file. And the file is long, very long. Since 1988, police have arrested this man 11 times. 11. Always the same story. Always the fake prince. This time, the agents have everything they need. They search his home. They find the fake diplomatic plates. They find a fake security badge. They find fake letters from Saudi officials. Then they open his Instagram. Photos of jets, photos of jewelry, a photo of the Saudi king with the words, "My dad." The proof is everywhere. The lie is 30 years old. And now it is over. It is over. The investigators dig deeper, and the lies keep coming. The fake prince sold dreams all over the world. A medicine company in Ireland, a casino in Malta, luxury hotels, all fake, all stories. He owned none of it. The news spreads fast. The investors learn the truth. Their prince was a boy from Colombia. Their oil company shares never existed. Their money is gone. Jeffrey learns the truth too. He gave $50,000 in jewelry to an actor with a very long police file. In court, Anthony cannot fight the facts. He says he is guilty. Guilty means, yes, I did the crime. He admits the fraud. He admits the fake identity. He admits everything. In 2019, the judge speaks. She calls Anthony a mastermind, the brain behind the whole crime. Then she gives the sentence. More than 18 years in prison. Anthony cries in the courtroom. He tells the judge, "I am not a monster." Maybe he is not a monster, but he is not a prince either. The man who pretended for 30 years will now live in a small room. No yacht, no Ferrari, no bodyguards, just walls. So where did the money go? Most of it is gone, spent on the luxury life. The court takes what is left. The red Ferrari is sold. The Rolex watches are sold. The jewelry is sold. The money goes back to the people he tricked. But the investors lost more than $8 million. Many of them will never get everything back. And here is the strangest part of this story. After the arrest, reporters checked the prince's famous photos. The yacht? Rented. Some of the watches? Fake. Even Foxy's diamond dog collar? Fake. Think about that. Anthony's fake life was also fake. Even the fake life was fake. Anthony wanted one thing his whole life, to feel special. Maybe it started on that poor street in Colombia, a hungry boy dreaming of a different life. And for a short time, he got that life. People bowed to him. People called him Your Highness. He had the cars, the island, the jewelry. But it was never his, and one plate of pork took it all away. He wanted a palace. He got a prison cell. Was it worth it? Now, your comment mission. One small mistake ended everything. What was it? Write your answer in the comments in English. One sentence is enough. I read every answer.
Word review time. Did you find all 10 special words? Let's check them together. Prince, the son of a king. Everyone believed he was a prince. Luxury, expensive, beautiful things. His life looked like pure luxury. Pretend, to act like something is true. He pretended for 30 years. Identity, who you really are. He stole a royal identity. Jewelry, costly things you wear. Jeffrey gave him $50,000 in jewelry. Mistake, something you do wrong. One small mistake broke the whole lie. Pork, meat from a pig, like ham and bacon. The fake prince ordered pork at dinner. Suspicious, feeling something is wrong. Jeffrey became suspicious. Investigate, to search for the truth. A security team investigated the prince. Guilty, yes, I did the crime. Anthony said he was guilty in court. You listened to a true story, and you practiced real English. Subscribe for 2 new stories every week. See you in the next case.